Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. Today we are going to make this hello card and it actually uses no stamps at all. There is no ink involved in this card. We are using the Flourishing dies that go with the Forever Fern set. We are using the Highland Heather Sparkly Grosgrain ribbon. We're using some of the In Color Jewels from the 21 to 23 in colors. We're using a basic white card base and a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 designer series paper from the hand penned DSP. I haven't gone back to my hand penned DSP for a long time, so I was really pleased to use it in this one. And the folder here is the Thanks and Hello folder. It comes as a 2-pack, so you get the thanks and the hello. So we're going to use this one today. So to put this one together, again, you need your basic white card base, and this one I've done as a tent fold. You need your 5 1/4 by 4 piece of designer series paper, and you need a piece of basic white cut 5 by 2 1/2, and that becomes your greeting. So I'll leave that out so you can see it. First thing we need to do is we need to run our embossing folder through. This is a standard embossing folder. It is not a thick embossing folder. So what I need to do is I need to set up my base plate and my cutting mats without the section 2 shim in it. We've taken the shim out. We want to line this up so that we're reaching the edge of the words and that we are straight, and that the hello is to this side because we're going to be putting our decoration on this side. So we're just going to run this through, and normally I would say don't put a straight edge against the roller, but with the embossing folders you need to have the fold towards the roller, because if you don't, it can distort or even break your embossing folder. So you will get a bit of that clunking noise as the straight edge goes through and then passes the roller. So as always, when you put it in, whichever side the Stampin' Up! Logo is on is going to be your good side. So there we have the embossed piece of paper. I'll turn it around so you can kind of maybe see the embossing in the light. So basically now we just build the card. I've already die cut out the other elements. So I'll grab my Stampin' Seal and just run this along. And you could do this in whatever colorway you wanted with whatever DSP you have. I just really liked the elements of the white floral background with the vellum and the way it looked. So this is flat mounted onto the card, but before we flat mount it, what we are going to do is we are going to put the ribbon along the bottom, and it actually does cut off some of the greetings at the bottom, and to hold it in place, I'm just going to run a little bit of Stampin' Seal across the top, line it up with the bottom of the basic white paper, give it a press, and then we're going to go ahead and secure this on the back like that. So I'm just going to fold this over, and then this one over as well. And I didn't want to put the adhesive too far this way because I'm going to be tucking my floral element ends underneath. So what we can do is we can go ahead now and we can actually put this onto the front of the card. And I've put it towards the bottom. I've centered it, but towards the bottom so that there is indeed enough room to put the leaves in. So just pop that on like that. And these are going to overlap like this. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to pop a little bit of adhesive just along the bottom of this one and just tuck it underneath. And maybe I put my adhesive too far along on this one. So I'm just going to peel this up a bit so that I can tuck this underneath. And I'm tucking it in just so it's going to line up with the edge of the card there. And I used my adhesive sheets on this one. This one I didn't use the adhesive sheets on and realized afterwards that I really should have. So I'm just going to peel the backing off. And I'm kind of going with the way the leaves are so it doesn't pull anything out. And I'm just going to take out the extra little bits like that. Oop. And then I'm just going to follow that same piece and I'm just going to put this through. I really did put the adhesive too far up on this one. So I'm just going to slide this underneath like that. And it comes more kind of straight up like this. And when I stick that down, it overlaps just the top of the hello, but kind of points towards it. And then I'm going to come in with the second piece of vellum, and that is just going to almost free float over the top. So we're just going to tuck that in like that. And if you wanted to put a little bit of adhesive on the top here and just stick it down, you can. And the last piece to this super simple card is to put some of the in color jewels on. So I'm just going to use my take your pick tool and pop one there. And I love the take your pick tool because you can do so many things with it, and it does really help you put these things down with a lot of precision. So I'm just going to put that one there, and I am going to pick up one last one here, and it's going to go just down here. So there we are, a really pretty card to say hello to anyone who you think needs a bit of a brightening in their day, to get something nice in their mailbox. And uses no stamps at all. So thanks so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.